It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Bronx. They've got Michael Jordan. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Gasol. Then it's Jason Kidd, and it's Kobe in at the shooting guard position. And for the Pelicans, Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the center, filling out the middle.
Man, you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Now here's Ingram over Jordan, and that one's good. Ingram.
Terrific use of his body to open up space on the inside.
Gasol finds O'Neal. And here's Jordan outside from deep. Gasol. It's rebounded by New Orleans. You want to talk about explosiveness? This is your man, Zion Williamson.
Kevin, I mean, when he was in college, he blew through a shoe making a cut. He's so strong, Kevin, the leather couldn't hold up.
Here's Gasol. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. And it's Bryant missing. Cullen passes to Jones. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Dishes it to Ingram. Outside, Jones. Back to Ingram. Just 4 to shoot. And here's McCollum for 3. Here's the Bronx. Gasol passes to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
I love that. You see the poise of Gasol running the offense to perfection.
And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. It's McCollum on the wing from past the arc. That one, no good. Bryant against Jones. And the dunk by Bryant.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Jason Kidd. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game.
Team foul. At the line for your home team, C.J. McCollum.
Free throw good, McCollum.
CJ has always been a gifted scorer, but he's shown significant improvement as a playmaker, which makes him even more dangerous with the ball in his hands.
To the paint, here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now here's McCollum. It's Ingram on the wing. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ingram's got 6 points.
A high usage guy. Ingram always takes a lot of high percentage shots.
Kidd passes to Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Bryant. Here's McCollum. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the Bronx gets called for the foul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bronx?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Here's McCollum. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Pass to Valanciunas. Now the dish to Ingram. 6 to shoot. McCollum deciding where to go with it. No good from 18. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. It's a 3-point game. And that one drops for him.
Well, when they give him the lane, Rudy Gay loves to create off the dribble in these situations.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The pass to Valanciunas. Ingram against Gay. The 11-footer. Bronx grabs the miss.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
52 seconds left in the first quarter. McCollum. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
He did a nice job of keeping him off the block, didn't let him get deep post position. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Ingram following the basket by Michael Jordan. Ingram outside. McCollum finds Ingram, shoots over Gasol, and it's Ingram missing. The Bronx leading by 9. Here's Gay outside for Gasol. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Pass to McCollum. Back to Ingram. To halt the run, and there's McCollum. That's good on the assist from Ingram. McCollum's got 6. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Bronx on top. They lead by 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Bronx, what do you guys think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
So on the floor for the Bronx, Anunoby out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard.
Great anticipation by Marc Gasol, really known for defensive rebounding, but he did it that time on the offensive glass.
Back to Alvarado. New Orleans moving it around, and Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Bronx making a switch here. Ryan's checked in.
Substitution for the away team. Number 8, Kobe Bryant.
On defense, the Bronx. Williamson kicks to Marshall. Misses the 3. The Bronx leading by 8. From deep, Gasol. That one doesn't go. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, despite the injuries he suffered in his career, Rudy Gay remains a pretty good athlete.
Back to Alvarado. Here's Daniels. Bronx grabs the miss. Booker in the corner. Alvarado with the steal. Here's Marshall. Lays it up off the glass.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Here's Gay, and then Gay with the jam.
You know Rudy likes showing off. He's definitely got hops, a sensational dunker.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Alvarado. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Fast break, the Bronx. Here's Anunoby. Head shot off. New Orleans trails by 10. Daniels with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Here's Alvarado. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. For New Orleans, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. New Orleans making some changes here. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. Jones comes in for Marshall. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Daniels. The Bronx also with a sub. Michael Jordan is checked in for Anunoby. And he nails the 3rd. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Jordan drives in. Misses the layup.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one.
Now Alvarado. Passes to Williamson. Lock at 6. Over Gasol. And the Pelicans miss again.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
3 from Gay. Kept alive. And it's Jones with the ball for the Pelicans. Trailing here by 8. And the Pelicans miss again.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Gasol finds Booker. Jordan in the corner. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
The high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
So for the Pelicans, Trey Murphy's checked in for Zion Williamson. And it's Ingram in for Jose Alvarado. Then for the Bronx, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gay. And it's Kidd in for Booker. Now here's Ingram. He's got 6. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. That one's good, and the Bronx lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Ingram. Here's the Bronx. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. No coverage that time. Capella's got his first points of the game.
I love the confidence. When Capella sinks these shots, it just energizes his entire team.
Ingram passes to Valanciunas, and Gasol sends it back. It's Jordan on the wing. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Here's Kobe, and the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
Now here's Ingram. 8 points for him. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Ingram dishes to Valanciunas. Back to Ingram. Poked loose. 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Bronx gains possession.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
New Orleans trails by 14. Jones kicks to Ingram. Back to Jones. Trying his luck from deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Sometimes you gotta let it go with the defense closing in. Jones did just that.
There's the triple. Pass to Capella. Lets it go with a 3. And Jones pulls it down. From deep three-point land. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Bronx holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. New Orleans trails by 14. Ingram right side. A floater, and Shaq pulls it down. And it's the Bronx with the ball. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Gasol kicks to Kidd. From outside, off the mark. The pass to Ingram. Williamson with the screen for Ingram. And again, New Orleans has no luck. The Bronx leading by 14. Here's Kidd. And the layup falls.
Jason Kidd.
The focus from Kidd, terrific at just keeping his composure even when things get tight.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Ingram can't get that one to fall. Here's the Bronx. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And here's Bryant for 3. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Ingram wide open. Bronx grabs the miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense. I don't think the D has an answer for him right now. He is just getting any shot he wants.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. New Orleans trails by 18. Here's Ingram. They can't stop the run with that one.
Right spot, wrong time. When the defense collapses on you, kick it out.
And Shaq with the slam.
The assist going to Bryant. Kobe's been improving on that facet of his game.
Ingram with it. He's got 8. Over Jordan. And that one goes long.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Here's Kobe. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
The 3 ball. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Here's Jordan. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, catching the defender there off balance. Jordan with the great strength to convert through contact. Let's see what he can do there at the line.
Trey Murphy's checked in for Zion Williamson. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Bronx. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
No good from Gasol. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Timeout. Home team.
For my fans in the stand, if you want a t-shirt, you know what you gotta do. Get loud! All right,
Knocks it loose and stolen by Gasol. The finish, then Gasol with the dunk.
Excellent hands. Marc Gasol picks up more steals than you realize.
And it's the Pelicans ball. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
second personal foul.
Looking at the veteran Jonas Valanciunas, Steve, he remains a nightly double-double threat.
He's someone that likes to flex his muscle on both ends, Kevin. A big man who uses his size to his advantage and is reliable at cashing in from inside. He's a big man who plays to his strengths. Valanciunas offers a lot of grit and toughness.
Here's the Bronx. They're on a 14-2 run here. And Kidd with the stuff.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
So it's the Pelicans now. McCollum outside. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else. Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Jones finds McCollum. New Orleans moving the ball around. Back to Jones. From beyond the arc. Bronx grabs the miss. Gasol's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. He's off on that one. Nice team from Valanciunas. For New Orleans, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Third team foul.
It's pretty clear where Trey Murphy III has focused his development. His range shooting. He knows a guy who can knock it down will always have value in this league.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Williamson is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Haji Marshall comes in for Ingram. Tyson Daniels checked in for Jones. And it's Jose Alvarado in for McCollum. Driving inside. Count it.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
No good from Gasol. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Bronx. Offensively, this has been his best game of the season. This is the most points he's scored all year. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for the Bronx, Booker out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Rudy Gay, and there's Bryant, and it's Capella in at center. Now, here's Marshall. There's a screen. Back to Alvarado. Daniels passes to Alvarado. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And Bryant kicks to Jordan. A second chance effort. Off the iron that time.
Away team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bronx.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They trail by 18. Daniels dishes to Marshall. Here's Alvarado. That three off the mark. Here's the Bronx. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And three from Jordan. Can't get it to drop. His fifth miss. He's made 10 of 15. Now, here's Marshall. Bryant defending. Kicks to Daniels. For three. Connects from three-point range. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Capella finds Gay. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. New Orleans trails by 15. Alvarado with it. Now guarded by Booker. And it's Williamson missing. Gay outside. Booker the pass to Jordan. And here's Kobe from the arc. Drains the three-pointer. And the Bronx leads by 18.
And showing the range there, Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Attention fans. Now on the court is your High Squad.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. Brandon Ingram comes in for Marshall. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Daniels. And McCollum subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Then for the Bronx, O'Neal's checked in for Capella. Gasol comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Kidd in for Booker. Now here's Valanciunas. He dishes it to Ingram. Got a piece of it. Oh, and here we go with Kobe with nobody back. And Kobe throws it down hard.
The pure athleticism of Bryant, breaking away and not letting anyone get in his path.
Pass to Valanciunas. Ingram with room to shoot. Drained for 2 points.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
It's Kidd with the drive. And the jam by Jason Kidd.
And no finger roll that time. Kidd goes to the iron and hammers it home.
Here's Ingram. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. Michael Jordan on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got 3 assists in the game. 1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. Williamson a screen on Jordan. It's Ingram on the wing. From 15 feet away, Bronx grabs the miss. And here is Kidd. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
And Valanciunas kicks to McCollum. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. A drive by Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now here's Valanciunas. Dishes it to McCollum. Inside, Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score with the best, but he also can facilitate.
Kidd dishes to Jordan. He kicks it to Kobe. Shoots the 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And here are the Pelicans now. Here's Jones. Off with the layup. Gasol with it. Jones covering. A nice shot by Gasol.
Rumbo, big fella Rumbo. Marc Gasol bearing down on the rim.
30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Jones.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Kidd passes to Gasol. Stolen by McCollum. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Again, the Pelicans score.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They've put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Now here's McCollum. So no problem for the Bronx as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us as New Balance presents our player of the game, Michael Jordan.